Thank you. Now I'm going to tell you about another issues that we are facing in Italy. From another perspective, it's more technical, but it's also really important because it's the basis of our cultivation in our industry. I'm speaking about water, and in Italy we are not famous for our resources. Probably we are famous for our history, for our arts, food, but not for our resources. But this is a starting point. The rainfall reduction in the period from 2010 to 2020 is 15% less. So the reduction is of 15%. This is the average in all the country from north to the south, but in the southern region the reduction is around 30%. As you can see, I brought here some numbers in millimeters of rain, the national average, and also some example from the southern city, well known. But what you can do when you don't have resources? You can try to do your best with what you want, no? And probably this is the secret of a lot of country in the poorest part of the world, where the resources are not huge and available as in others probably. And we as Italian, for example, we are trying to do our best with what we have. But now we have also some news and a changing in the rainfall, and we have a longer and more frequent drought periods, alternate with by more intense and concentrated precipitation. This is what is the characteristic of this period. Now we pass through a long, dry summertime, probably. Long, it means from 6 to 8 months in south of Italy without a drop of rain, to big storm, in the end of the autumn or in springtime too. And what you can do with this situation? What we as a nurseryman, Italian nurseryman, we can do in this situation? There's a lot of example to tell about. I just mentioned 3 examples from north to the south, just to tell you that it's a problem from north to the south of Italy. Probably, as you know, probably Italy is characterized by 2 different kind of climates. In the north, we have a more continental climate, and in the south we have Mediterranean climates. In some area, almost desert climate, not desert like here, but close to this kind of climate. But these 3 examples tell us that we are facing the same problem from north to the south. In the north, in Trentino region, for example, northeast of the country, Eritrea. The layout of the slide is crazy. I don't know why. Eritrea works is a work made by the regional authority, who is looking for precision irrigation practices. In the center of Italy, in Tuscany, where we have the biggest area with the biggest nursery in Italy, I'm speaking about Pistoia area. They are facing the problem with a project named Irrigo, Sustainable Irrigation on Nursery. And in south, in my region, in Puglia region, we have also this example, the project named Irrigation Management with IoT, from the Professor Elia and the Professor De Lucia, who are trying to find different way to reduce the needs of water, or to use it better. All these examples are looking for innovation, are looking for reduction of water, thanks to the use of sensor, thanks to the use of data study, and thanks to the use of software. But from our side, from the nurseryman side, what we are trying to do is something more practical. For example, in the region of the south, for example, in my region, for me it's easier to speak about, the region is almost big as the Netherlands, no? Just to give you a proportion. And we have just one river. That river word, it's too much. It's almost like a canal, okay? We don't have water, basically. We don't have water. And when I spoke with members and friends from the north, normally they are complaining. When they are complaining with the amount of water in their river, I said, "You are still lucky." They say, "Why?" Because you still have a kind of river to see. We don't have river to see, so we have to change the vocabulary. Maximize rainwater harvesting is what we can do in our company, what we are doing in our company from north to the south of Italy, also where there's no, also where there used to be rivers and canals, but now they are almost dry. You can harvest from the greenhouse roof, from all the roof of the companies, but also from the cultivation floor, where you can take the water and put in the rainwater storage, where you need to treat. And thanks to the technology and thanks to a lot of studies, now we have more technology more instruments to use to improve the quality of this water, because this water normally needs to be improved. Irrigation plant by plant, it's something for us in southern region really common, as I should say. But for the nurserymen in the area where they have rivers, it's something really new. This is something that if you want to learn how to use it, you should ask information to the nursery from the south. Very easy, nothing really new. This is something for us really new. It's another system, a kind of closed circle irrigation system, thanks to the use of carpet with the capacity to retain water. It's a kind of carpet that can retain at least from 3 to 4 liters per meter square, and that helps you to save a lot of water. Also, if you want to use the rain system, because maybe in these pictures, as you can see, we put the plants near one by one, and because the plants, when at this stage, when they are really little, they don't need a lot of space, and if you want to save space, you can do that, and you can use the rain system. But thanks to that carpet, you brought the rain from the top, and the plants, then thanks to the capillarity of the soil, can take also the rest of the water from the carpet. It's very useful and saves at least from 20 to 30% of the water. Mulch mat is another technology that you can use to reduce the evaporation of the water from the pots. It helps also to reduce the amount of weeds in the pots, of course, but basically we are using to reduce the amount of the evaporation of the water from the pots. It's very useful. You can use a lot of different products. The news is that now the industries, the recycle industries and the wood industries, now finally they are studying new product for this use. Until now we was able to use only waste product, but now there are specific products for this use, and which are really useful. At the end of all, technology is the answer to these needs. I think, as I said before, sensors, data-driven software and application are the useful tools that we can use to manage the use of water. This is the direction where all of us are looking for, from the researcher to the nurseryman. This is just a brief overview of what we are doing in Italy. If you want to know something more, please visit our website, our members' website in Italy, Amve. And thanks for listening, and let's move on. Thank you.